Okay, hello everyone. My name is Noah Hummel, and I'm a business management student at Western Technical College. There we go, it's loading. And today I'll be presenting my digital marketing presentation on the app and website Nextdoor. Okay, our first couple of slides here are dealing with product. What is it and how does it work? So I'm sure many of you are not familiar with the Nextdoor app. I wasn't when I chose it for this presentation, so I'm going to take some time to describe and hopefully define what Nextdoor really is. And I hopped onto their website and I found this statement on the bottom here that they use to describe themselves, as you can see. So let me just read it quick. Nextdoor is where communities come together to greet newcomers, exchange recommendations, and read the latest local news. Where neighbors support local businesses and get updates from public agencies. Where neighbors borrow tools and sell couches. It's how to get the most out of everything nearby. Welcome, neighbor. So when it comes down to it, Nextdoor is a social media app that is specifically locally focused. You are only going to see information and events that are relevant to where you live. So unlike the more common sites like Facebook, you aren't going to have a stream of content and news from really the entire world. It's simply going to be items of local relevance. And unlike other social media apps, this one is not at all focused on entertainment. Posts and interactions on the platform are formal and typically involve questions or requests. For example, people ask about places to eat or post about missing pets in the community and such. There are some additional features other than posting to your community. You can create groups with friends, and businesses can create official pages that allow users on the site to engage with the business in their personal post. Moving on to price, this one is going to be really short because Nextdoor is entirely free to use for individuals and businesses. If you are a business who wants to run ads, that will come with a price tag, but otherwise you aren't going to be spending money on this app. And being an app, place and distribution wise, it's all going to be on mobile devices or computers, anything that can connect to an online setting. Okay, on to promotion. Nextdoor is actually going to be really supportive and helpful to specifically local businesses. You can do the usual, like run ads, but there are a few options that are going to set this app a bit apart from the others. So first, as a business, you can list the type of services you provide and or products that you sell into this one app feature. And then local listings that involve those items will be flagged for you. I spent some time on the app and saw a lot of requests for yard cleanups or like people needed help moving. And in the comments, businesses were engaging with these requests directly, and I would assume that was due to the feature I just described. So it really allows you to reach out to that person who made a post and engage with them directly, like I said. And this is going to make your business appear to care very much for its customers and establish a very personal relationship with them. Another form of promotion are really the users themselves, community promotion. By simply having a page, you are allowing the community to promote you as a business. A lot of postings are about local recommendations. Specifically, 24% of posts on the site are recommendations. And if you are able to set up a good reputation in the community, they will be recommending you as a business to newcomers. Okay, consumers. So who's using the app? First of all, 98% of the user base identify themselves as living in an urban or suburban environment. And really, you have to live in a town or city for this idea of this social media to work. So this really isn't meant for rural, rurally located individuals. Your typical users are going to be 30 to 50 years of age, and they tend to be more female. People who use this app are homebodies who have values focused on, as I listed there, family, friends, and community. Many users are on Nextdoor because they do not like other forms of social media, such as Facebook. And as I stated, Nextdoor is focused around local sources, and it's not about posting updates on your life or for entertainment purposes. So those who don't like those other social medias, they can find a home here. From a business standpoint, businesses who use this app are typically smaller local-based businesses. You aren't going to be seeing Walmart creating pages on here. And speaking of the businesses, this next slide is going to be about two businesses that use this site that I found. So first I have the Hungry Peddler, and here's a picture, a screenshot I took from their website, Hungry Peddler's page. It's a restaurant in La Crosse that I found when searching for local recommendations. They really just post information about when they're open and where they're located. When searching through the business's post, much of it is about informing the community about events like fish fries and stuff like that. Another business I chose was Ace Hardware, specifically the one in La Crosse. And they mainly use Nextdoor to inform the community about upcoming deals and sales. They also engage with users who made posts about needing like yard work done for them. And Ace Hardware would hop into the comments there and say, "Hey, come over to Ace Hardware. We have what you need." So directly engaging with them. Now the big question is this going to be an effective tool for a business to use for marketing? And I'm going to recommend to stay far away from this product. I just don't really believe it would be valuable to a business to invest really any amount of the time into this app. There are just so many better options. As of November 9th of this year, Nextdoor had 33 million active users. And active users are users that engage with the site in the past month. This may seem like a big number, but like Facebook gets 2.5 billion, 3 billion active users on the regular. And you have to take into account that that 33 million is divided between the 17 countries that Nextdoor operates in, and just kind of spreads out. Being locally based, you need a lot of people there, and it just spreads out those groups that you need. And I took the time to make an account, and I decided to base myself in La Crosse. And La Crosse only had around 300 users of Nextdoor, and that includes accounts that are probably inactive. I even took the time to look through my hometown Minneapolis, a big city, and I just wasn't impressed from a user standpoint with how the app operates, especially with businesses. It was very focused on local crimes and reports such as that. And so as a business, I would recommend using Facebook. If you are a local business, there are so many features on Facebook that allow you to engage with potential customers in your area that they're just way better than Nextdoor. It basically has everything that Nextdoor has. And as a big business, you can also use Facebook, where you would probably struggle using Nextdoor due to the micromanaging of engaging with individuals. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Here are my sources. The first two and the last one listed here were some of those facts and percents that I just kind of listed throughout the presentation. The third one was the website itself, when I got some of the information and the screenshots from there. So thank you for tuning in. Good luck to everybody on their presentations and their finals.